Texas takes over. How the Lone Star State is becoming America's economic powerhouse. The race to become America's next economic heavyweight might already have a clear leader. New data reveals billions of dollars in taxpayer wealth are pouring into Texas, and the state's largest cities are growing faster than much of the country. This isn't just a momentary surge. It's reinforcing a decade-long shift in America's economic center of gravity. What's truly remarkable is that Texas isn't relying on a single boomtown. Dallas-Fort Worth added more residents than any other metro area last year, but Houston, Austin, and San Antonio are also among the nation's fastest-growing cities. This broad growth gives Texas multiple engines for economic expansion, offering businesses larger labor pools, diverse industries, and a wider customer base, unlike states dependent on just one dominant city. This population boom is accompanied by a massive influx of wealth. Analysis of IRS migration data shows Texas gained over $5 billion in adjusted gross income from people moving from other states. Meanwhile, iconic states like California and New York recorded multi-billion-dollar losses. Experts agree that capital follows confidence, and right now, there's immense confidence in Texas. The state's tax structure and predictable regulatory environment continue to draw businesses and investments, fueling its economic momentum. While Florida saw the largest influx of wealth and South Carolina had the highest inbound migration rate, Texas stands out by combining billions in new taxable income with rapid, widespread growth across its major metropolitan areas. Economists emphasize that this combination is crucial. Higher-income households bring spending, investment, entrepreneurship, and tax revenue, which accelerates job creation, boosts commercial development, and attracts even more businesses. Over time, these forces can transform fast-growing metros into some of the nation's most influential economic hubs. Beyond simple population counts, adjusted gross income offers insight into the economic resources newcomers bring. Higher-income households disproportionately contribute to consumer spending, investment, and local tax collections, making income migration a key indicator of long-term economic strength. But migration data is only part of the story. Texas isn't just adding residents, it's becoming wealthier on a per-person basis. Despite adding roughly 419,000 residents, its economic output climbed to about $2.9 trillion, and per capita GDP continued to rise. This suggests the state's economy is becoming more productive, not just larger. Business leaders say these trends create a powerful, self-reinforcing cycle. As more workers and higher-income households relocate to Texas, companies gain access to larger labor pools and customer bases, encouraging more hiring, investment, and expansion. This growth, in turn, creates more jobs and opportunities, attracting even more residents. This migration coincides with years of corporate relocations and business investment across the state, particularly in technology, finance, manufacturing, and energy. The influx has also driven new housing developments, logistics hubs, manufacturing projects, and expanding commercial corridors throughout Texas's fastest-growing areas. Supporters of Texas's economic model point to its lack of a state income tax, relatively affordable cost of living, and business-friendly climate as key factors attracting both employers and workers, reinforcing its long-term growth. While California and New York remain economic giants, recent data indicates Texas is steadily gaining ground by simultaneously attracting people, taxpayer wealth, and economic output, an uncommon combination that could fundamentally reshape where businesses invest, jobs are created, and economic influence thrives over the next decade.